kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
And now, your 2025 Carolina.
On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer, who leads one of the league's best teams this season, a perfect 5-0 start to the year. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018, now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group that could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and 4th and 4 coming up.
In punt formation.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed 1 more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week, but it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do.
Taken in by Wood. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Panthers dive on this one first. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in 1 play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, here's Shough. Drops back. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hubbard. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Chuck now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the turnover into a lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's got a gain of 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Henderson. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down throw by Stroud. Complete to DK Metcalf. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At 18. What's that? 2J. 11. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for for the first time this game. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you could find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Line up the design keeper. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Big gain downfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. We'll get a stoppage here for the injury, and it's Brandon Cooks who was hurt on the play. He's being tended to. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, Chuck. To the left side, caught by Andrews. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Brought down by Leak Woolen.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
14-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
brings up third
As I watch
down
practices
and
today,
11.
Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Running back sent in motion left. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Will Lutz
on to attempt the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. This is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the gun, Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
Robbie.
A give to Chubb, running left. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressing. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outside.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A throw right side finds Cobb. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shot with a quick toss out wide. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The Cowboys about set to take over. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down. Here we go. Tony.
This is Sanders headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short pass brought in. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Shuck working from the gun. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Panthers, first down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again here. It's Shuck. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10 now. Here's Shuck. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Pistol snap here to Shuck. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He's going deep! And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Shuck now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. The intended target was his running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come on, set, go.
Shuck on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Trying for it with Shuck. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense who right now has got no answers for his game.
First down, Stroud. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right. Let us rock.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. One last play before the break.
And 4 yards to go.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Bears in a rematch of the Hale, Maryland game from 2024. And it's the Washington defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Commanders are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Anthony Richardson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bills improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Rashee Rice. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chiefs are hot. They improve to 6-0 with the win here. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Stroud. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, go.
Off the play action, Chuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Chuck working from the gun. That's caught by Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you can just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
18. Roll. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Shuck to throw. Completed to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down from the gun. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Henderson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On the quick.
Nike taxi. Buggy.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
It's Henderson on the give. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Speed left.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Now ahead of 3rd down, we get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Looking to throw, Stroud. Hauled in left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's got it near the 8. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Cowboys.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
42. Panthers 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Shuck's going to have him a first down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On play action, here's Shuck. Gets this one to Patrick. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give now to Henderson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, uno. 18. That's it. 11.
Now it's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Chuck to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. He dodged the tackle, dancing past him. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing, Chuck. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Back to throw, Chuck. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Chuck. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
To throw again here. It's Chuck. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
70 Lions.
Here's Chuck, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Slot receivers headed left. Here's the backup. First throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's taken down at the 30. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's now 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Stroud. He's shot downfield, will wind up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. Stroud off of play action. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Panthers 31.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Ready? Hut 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
First down throw from Pickett. Gets it to him on the screen. Shoots away from one. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pickett set to pass. Finding Johnson once more. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Panthers 38.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Pickett working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Pickett trying again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. Stays upright. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air with Pickett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
A loss of 5 on the play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying to push deep downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
56. Panthers 45.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Stroud now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's caught beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Panthers 45.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Pickett. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31.
Here's Pickett. Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
Pickett will look to throw. He's going to run for it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Panthers, first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. To throw, Pickett. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Going with a screen to Johnson. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Now Pickett on 3rd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 9. Huh.
Desperation time here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Pickett on 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pickett to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.